Hey, what's up YouTube? And in this video I have a very special video for you guys. You have wanted it for such a long time and I've finally made it, and this is part one. I'm going to show you what you're going to be making in these few parts. This is what's going to be covered in this first tutorial. So in this tutorial we're going to be covering the garage of your Minecraft Piggy store, and it looks very nice. We've got the metro here obviously, and I've tried to do it as similar as I can to the build. We're going to be covering this area here, which is where you park your trolleys obviously. We're going to be covering in here the greenhouse area, which looks nice and bright. And then if we go through and out this way, we're going to be doing the entrance through to this little room in here and this room here, which is more complicated than it looks. And we're also going to be covering the connection of this room and the till area here in this tutorial. The rest of it's going to be covered in the next part. I'll quickly show you around it. So we have this area of the store. We have the entire store, which is not really much to show. There's a lot of stands and everything pretty much. We have this room here with the yellow safe obviously. We have this long corridor. We have a room here with the glass things. That's the closest I could get. And we also have this area here where Pony knocks his shelf back, and we also have this big room with the containers. And yeah, this is a very complicated and long build. I'm only joking, it's not too hard to make, but it will probably be split up into two parts, so we might as well just get on with the video. So then guys, the first thing you're going to do is you want to grab some blocks, okay? We're going to grab some grey concrete. We're going to grab some white concrete. We're going to grab some light grey concrete. I don't know why I just type in this. We're going to grab in some light grey concrete, and you're going to grab some yellow concrete. Okay, you're also going to grab some red concrete, some lime, terracotta, some black stone brick stairs. If you don't have black stone brick stairs, they're quite a new block. Use stone brick stairs, okay? And so the first thing you want to do with these items, you want to get out your grey concrete and you want to dig in the ground by a block. You want to come forward by 3. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3. You fill that in with grey. Place a row of white next to it. Leave a gap of 1. Place a row of white. Leave a gap of 2. Place a row of white. Okay. This is the pattern you should have. You want 10 of these small 1 by 1 blocks. So I'll show you what I mean. So that's 1. Okay, and when you dig out this one, that's 2. And you leave a gap of 2. Okay, so you're going to continue this pattern like that, and there's your 3. I'm going to do that off recording. I'll be back in a minute. So once you finished it, it'll look like a little something like this. Let me just let the world load in a second. Okay, so once you've done it, it should look a little bit like this. And now what you want to do, you want to get your grey concrete and you want to fill up all of the gaps with your grey concrete. Now this will take a little bit while because you kind of got to like fill up all of the holes, and it's going to take a little while. I'm going to split this tutorial up into 2 parts. So half of the store in one video, the other half in the other video. I think the first half is going to be the garage and the 4 rooms that surround it, and then, or 3 rooms, 1 minute, yeah, 3 rooms that surround it, and then in the next video I'll do the main store area of the store and the little rooms at the back and that. So yeah, hopefully afterwards you'll be able to have your very own Piggy store. And yeah, like I said, it's going to take a little while. We're nearly there now though. And then after this, so yeah, I don't really know what to talk about when I'm like building like this. Just fill in that gap there. Yeah, this map isn't too hard. It's not too hard. I built it twice. Now this is the third time building it. The map isn't too hard. It's just a little bit confusing. So once you've got that, and actually, I've figured at the end, this end here, do not put grey. You can fill it back in with grass. This end over here is where you want to place grey, and that was a cave sound. I don't like that. That bit there is where you want to place grey. Okay, so you should have this. After this, you want to place 7 rows of grey concrete, such as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Dig it all out. They're going all the way back to the front. Going to dig it all out. So all of this area, dig it out, and then you're going to replace it with grey concrete. Okay, this one shouldn't take too long for me because I'm on PC, so it shouldn't be too hard at all. I feel sorry for the people that are on Pocket Edition on their phones or something. They have to tap every one of these blocks, so there's a lot to break. And then you've got the roof as well, and you've got to replace it. Then the store area has a big roof as well and a big floor. Click. Get rid of them. And you want to refill it all with your grey. So, like I said, this shouldn't take too long, so I'll keep this bit on record. Filling it might take a little bit longer though. Come on. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to fill it all in and I'll be back in a minute. So once you have this on your store, once it's all filled in and everything, it looks very, very nice. And what you want to do now is you want to grab your yellow concrete and along all the white strips, you just want to place a row of yellow concrete going along the back, just like this, from one end to the other, all the way up to here, okay? You then want to place 3 rows of light grey concrete on top of this, just like that. You connect down and fill in all of that gap with your light grey concrete, and after that we can start on the 2 back and front, and then the other side, and then we'll add all the little details in at the roof. And yeah, the garage is probably one of the biggest rooms. Here you want to go 4 of your light grey, so you kind of want to like extend, can't get the right block, you want to extend out as far as parking spaces with your yellow concrete, like that. And on this side, actually no, I'll come back to this side, we want to place as blackstone as far as wide as the grey concrete. Again, you want to place that 4 rows high, so going from top to bottom, just like that. And that's going to be your front garage door. You can place 4 rows after this, like that. Just like that. And then you want to come to this side and you want to place 4 rows of red, blackstone to the end, 4 rows of red. I'm going to place 2 rows of lime terracotta on top of the red, and then 1 row of red on top of the lime. And then blackstone brick stairs on top of the blackstone brick stairs. You're going to create both sides, metro side and store side, and that is that part done. We can now move on to this back wall here, which is a little bit more difficult. We're going to start from this side. You can place your 1 row of grey here, okay, and then you want to place your 1 row of white. I believe you want 2 of these, like this. So I believe you want 1. Or is it 3? It might be 3. I think you want 3 like this, so you want to do this, but on the 3rd one leave that gap, and then where it is here, dig out the first one there, okay? Now you can dig out grey, going as far back as here, so where the white line will normally be. You're pretty much leaving like a gap or 2, but you'll see in a little bit later. It's a little bit confusing to describe. If I just show you instead. So do that side there, and then you can come along the front block, not all the way, so now you want to grab some stone, just normal stone will do, there it is, Then you want to put your stone 3 rows in that gap like that. And there is going to be a big long path going quite fast. So, yeah, so you want to go from this by. So what you want to do is you want to come from this side now, and you want to place this but 4 times, okay? So you want to go, that's 1, like that. That's 2. And once again, on the 4th one, so this is 3, on the 4th one, only place 1 row like that, okay? The other one you're not going to place at all this time. You can dig out in front of all of this now. Fill that up with grey. And then everything in this space and between the wall, you can dig out and refill with stone, okay? This is like where the doorway and the crouch spot is that leads into the store, okay? You just want to fill it all in with stone, and then fill in all of this area here with grey, and then we can finish off the wall. Okay, so you got all of this area, replace it with your grey concrete, and that'll also give you all the parking spots, and then we've got to add a few more details, and then the cars, and then the roof, and then we can move on. So once you've done that, you should have this, okay? Now what you want to do is you want to place 4 yellow coming from the beginning, and you've got to place 4 yellow concrete, 1, 2, 3, 4 coming from there. Place light grey on top of this, 3 rows of light grey, leave a gap of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, place light grey, place yellow, going all the way along here. You can just pretty much fill up this wall now. We'll add a few doorways a little bit later on. In fact, we'll add one now. As soon as we've done this yellow, 3 rows of light grey, we'll add the rest of it. So once you've done that, we've got to the second row. Oopsie. You want to add, cut to the second row and then the third row. Like that, okay? Don't fill up across the top, leave it like that. Next what you can add now is these pillars, okay? So what you're going to do is to start from the front end where you spawn, one that's the yellow, light grey and yellow. And the second block in the small gaps, place 2 light grey concrete going up, yellow on top and a light grey going up on the top of that. Like that, so they should go right to the ceiling, and you want to place that in every one of these small gaps, except from the last one on this side, okay? So I'm going to do it in every one. I'll show you what it looks like. The only one you don't want to do it in is the last one, like that. So then you want to place yellow on top, and light grey on top of that. Like that, okay? So you should have that going along there like that. Not on the end there though. And then here you can add it on the end. And you can actually add a doorway here and replace it with stone. Just like that. I think I'll probably have to change that a little bit later, but I'll have to see. Here you can add one. Here you can add one. So there isn't 2 yellow lines, but 2 white lines, but you still want to add one, okay? It's going to look like that. And then you're going to place another one here. Place another one here. Do not place this one, so do not place the next one. You want to place another one here. Place another one here. Place another one here. Place one more here. And I've just realised I've made a mistake here. Underneath this, you're just going to place grey, 2 rows of grey. That is my fault, like that. That is what you should have so far on your store map. The next thing you can probably add is this doorway. So this doorway is going to go 1 gap from the pillar, doorway, and this one going to go 1 gap from here, crouch spot, okay? What we can do is we can replace underneath the doorway and underneath the crouch button stone. And over here now, okay, we're going to grab birch sign. So you want to grab birch sign here. And on here you want to put one block away, you want to go onto the second row if possible. You'll place M, 2 spaces, E, 2 spaces, T, 2 spaces, R, 2 spaces, O. Okay, that's your metro. Now underneath you want to go second line, you want to put S, you want to put S space T space A space T and continue and write station, and you want to put 7, okay, and that's going to be the same thing, so 1 space in between each letter, doing that, okay, so you should have this, see it from a long way out and it looks very, very, very cool. The next thing we're going to do is probably going to be the cars, but first you can actually grab out some andesite, stairs and slabs, normal andesite, stairs and slabs, and then behind this pillar here, behind the first pillar coming from the back wall, on the side that we started on, you want to place a table spanning that like that, and then you also want to place one here, same place, it's going to go over the Y, like that, and then like that, so they should sit not opposite each other even, they should sit there and there. The next one you want to place, actually, that one does not go there, that one does go here, my mistake, so they will go opposite, that one like that. And then over here on the second block, you want to place one here, and that's going to be all your benches. Over here there is a couple of vending machines in that we need to add, so now you're going to grab out vending, no, you're not going to grab out vending machine, you're going to grab out terracotta, okay, you're going to grab out some light blue glass, grab out some light blue glass block, and some smooth quartz, so you want to make sure you grab smooth quartz so it looks nicer. And then you want to leave 1 block on the stone, place 2 terracotta, 2 glass, quartz on top. See, it has like a smooth connection rather to the quartz slabs. I mean, it's your choice, but like the quartz slab one, normal quartz slab, has like a line in the middle like that. So I just thought smooth quartz slab, a little bit better. You can now grab grey carpet, which is here, and you can place grey carpet in front of this, leaving 1 block from either side. In front of that, in front of the vending machine, is just like that, and that is that area done, I believe. And now all you've got to do is the roof and some of the cars in the store. So for this next bit, we can chuck away all of these materials here that we have in our hotbar, and we can grab a few different colour materials for the cars, okay? The materials we're going to grab, the first one's going to be a light grey terracotta, okay? The next one's going to, so I'm just searching terracotta at the moment. The next one's going to be a green terracotta. We're going to have a pink terracotta. We're going to have a, one second guys, I'm just looking at my screenshots here. We're going to need a terracotta, normal terracotta, which we have there. We're going to need yellow terracotta. We're going to need light blue concrete, which is here. We're going to need lime concrete. We're going to need brown terracotta, and that's there. And then the last block we're going to need is going to be white terracotta, okay? They're all the cars that are placed in this thing. And the first one we're going to do is light grey terracotta, starting from the metro side. Okay, so starting from the very back on the metro side. The first one we want to place is going to be here, okay? I'm going to place 2 blocks here in front of the doorway, 2 blocks here, extend them forward by 2, and extend the back 2 blocks up by 2 like that. And a bit of extra detail later, but for the moment we're going to leave it like that. The next car is the green terracotta car. This one is going to go on this one here. So this one's going to go here. We're going to place 3 green terracotta coming across like this, and the yellow block in the middle. Extend the back 2 up by 1. And that's what you're going to have, okay? The next one is going to be a pink terracotta car. Sorry about that. Next one's going to be a pink terracotta car, and this one is going to go in front of these three here, so across this parking space, and in front of this block here we're going to place a pink terracotta car with the sides up like that, facing the front, okay? And the next one we're going to place is going to be a terracotta car. This one is going to go, it's like kind of in the middle. It's a little bit hard to see, but if you look at this space here, and you look here, it's kind of here, 2 blocks away. Place 3 here, like going across the doorway. So the middle block is a doorway, and they're there, and then bring it out by 1, and then face it towards the front. So it's a little bit difficult to explain, but it's kind of going to look like that, okay? Terracotta car. Yellow terracotta car is easy. You're just going to place it in this parking space here, facing the wall, with 1 space between the wall and the car. The next one we're going to place is going to be a light blue terracotta, and this one is going to go here, and then if we leave a gap of 1, place 2 light blue, send them both backwards by 1, and extend the back top by 1, so it's facing the vending machine, and you can leave it like that. The lime terracotta car, lime concrete car even now, if we look at this space here, okay, so this space here, and you want to start from the back this time, and place them in, like that, okay? Facing the wall again, because on this car, if you come around here, you actually cannot get over this one, and you can't get round it. You have to come through here. If you want to make it more realistic, you can add a barrier block, so that you can't actually jump over it like that. I'll show you how to do it in a little while. The next one we're going to need is a brown terracotta, which if we look at this one here, yeah, leave a gap of 1 from here, and then place 2 brown terracotta. Extend it forward by 2 and extend the back 2 up by 2, like 1 by like that. The next one we're going to place is going to be a white terracotta car, and we're going to place this one from here, leave a gap of 1 from the back, 2 blocks here, extend the back 2 up by 1, and that's all the cars in the store. And if you can't see them, they're going to look like this. If you want to try and copy them down, they're a little bit difficult to copy down, but if you want to try, then yeah, you can try your best. Yeah, but if you just follow along, pause if you need to, because they're a little bit confusing to find the placement of. You can pretty much clear everything in your inventory. I'm going to quickly do that, so I can do this. Okay, so we're going to clear that. And now we're going to go into the command block, so we're going to go /give space @p, or just @a, whatever you want, except from not all entities, but @p. And then you're going to give yourself barrier, okay, just 1 barrier. And you'll get this block here, place it on the green blocks like that, unequip it, throw it away, whatever you want to do with it. And then if people try to get over the car, they can't, okay? So that is more accurate to the game. That's if you want to create it into a game though, you can use that for everything. But I'm not going to add it because it's not part of the tutorial. I'm just going to leave it like that. It also messes up the lighting there for some reason. But anyway, next thing we want to do is you want to grab out some black stone buttons and some stone buttons. If you do not have black stone buttons, it's not stone buttons, it's just button. If you do not have stone buttons, do not worry, just use black stone buttons. Do not worry, just use dark oak buttons. Stone button you want to place on the side of every car for wheels, okay? So they're just going to go in there like for wheels. I'm going to place them on these 2 blocks on every car, both sides, just like this. Just to make them look a little bit more like cars, a little bit more accurate to the game, because we can't really add the grey tyres on these ones, can we? That's another cave sound that I do not like, and I do not want to listen to again, ever again. They really give me the creeps. Anyway, you're going to place stone buttons everywhere. Make sure you get them everywhere, because I actually missed out 2 on, or like a few, on the second time I made it. But anyway, the black stone buttons, now you want to place them on the front and the back of every car that you can, because some of them, only one of them, you cannot place it on the front, but they're going to act as like the headlights, because if you have a look at the proper Piggy cars, which I might display on the screen now, they have like the black headlights, and the brake lights are black as well, I think. Not sure about the brake lights, but the headlights are definitely black. And yeah, I just thought that this is the best way to display them without using an item frame, which look absolutely ugly on cars like small cars like this. And once you've got that, they'll look a lot more like cars. And yeah, it looks really cool like once you've done it. And then the next thing we're going to do is now add a ceiling, okay? And to do the ceiling, we're going to see the ceiling. To do the ceiling, we're going to grab some stone. We're going to grab some stone. We're going to grab some sea lanterns, which I do not know where they are. Sea lanterns, there they are. Grab some sea lanterns and then grab some soul lanterns or lanterns. It's your choice. I'm using soul lanterns for the garage. Anyway, you want to add stone to fill up the entire roof, but only up until you hit these bits here. So once you hit the pillars, stop. Okay? Once you hit the pillars, stop. But they are going to get filled in quite a bit with the stone, but we just need to add lighting there, so I don't really want to fill it in. I want to place the lighting first. So do only up to the pillars, like that, and you want to do that on both sides. Up to the pillar. Like that, come across. Go all the way back. Just like that. Fill in this gap. And once you've done that, you should have this. Now the middle 3 blocks, you can also fill in with your stone. So to find the 3 middle blocks, just like locate them. There should be 3 either side between the 2 stones then. 3 rows of stone, I mean. And once you've got that, you can actually place the lighting. And this is how we're going to do it, okay? It's not too hard to work out, but it gets a little bit confusing the further we move along and that. You can place it on either end. Like that, so you can like go from here. Like that, and then we can place one there. Okay, so you can place 2 rows in front of the garage doors either side, they're easy. Okay, here as well. M3, M3, and then M3, and M3. Okay, lights. Now we're going to start from the back because I can't actually remember what we do from the front, and they're going to go here. Okay, so we're in line with these, lines and 1 block above. So there should be the back half of 3. We're going to place them. They should go either side. We'll see how this burps again. They should go either side of these poles. Okay. Oh, keep burping. Place stone in between, and then you're going to leave out the next pole. So the next pole will be here. Okay. So you're going to do it 1 every 2 poles, if that makes any sense. So you do a pole and then you miss the next one out. So like this. Do that, and then you do this one here, and then that one there. Fill that in, and then you want to go up to the next pole, which is here, and then here. And yeah, you just want to do that going all the way across the build. Just like that. Filling in between and that, and then you want to miss out the next pole. Go up to here. Yeah, then that's your garage actually almost complete, I think. Yeah, it's almost complete, and then we can move on to the next room. Once you get past the garage, some of the rooms after that become a lot easier. Yeah, like you can get through these rooms here pretty quickly. Store area is another one that takes a little while to get through, but yeah, that one's the most fun area because it's like there's a lot to do. Anyway, you want to fill in this with sea lanterns. It's the last lights here. You want to miss out the front one. Start on the second pillar in. And there you go. So once you've filled in your entire roof, and that didn't seem too bad, did it? Again, I feel sorry for them Pocket Edition players. I have to tap every one of them blocks, and then you should have this, which is pretty well lit up. And now we're going to grab some soul lanterns, and above the door, 1 block in, you're going to place a soul lantern. It doesn't make much difference, but I just like it there. And then the same with above this door here, place one there, and then above this bench, replace one. Again, doesn't make much difference. And then you also want to place one above the vending machine here, and then one above this exit here. Okay, like that. And that is actually your store area. I think 100% fully completed. The garage area, I mean. Yeah, I think that's everything in the garage area. All done. Yeah, like one thing, if you want to add the exit open, just replace these 3 rows here with white concrete. I'm not going to do it because that's going to waste time. But just replace them 3 rows with white concrete. And the next room we're going to move on to is going to be this area here. Okay, so what we want to do is so one thing I did forget is you want to grab your painting, and in between where this brown terracotta one is, and like in the middle of this hallway, on the 3rd block up, you want to place a painting, and it wants to be this specific painting. You want the midnight sunset kind of one, which looks the most like the TVs. Yeah, they're the ones where you run past with the remote and you can like turn it off, and it opens that safe in the store somewhere. What you want to do now is you want to get your stone bricks. So you want to have these blocks. You want to have stone bricks, polished andesite stairs, polished andesite slab, polished andesite, oak wood stairs, oak wood slab, dark oak door, and then you want soul lantern. Okay, so it's just like this, and then you want to grab your stone bricks. You're going to come back by 4 off of both walls, like this, up to the height of the ceiling, like this, and then you want to get your stone, fill in the floor up to here, and then you want to fill up the roof as well, just like this. And then you want, so the next bit we want to add is going to be these 2 vending machines, which are going to go here and here on these stone blocks. And how I've done these is I've got polished andesite, well not vending machines, ATMs, sorry. Put 2 polished andesite blocks, put stairs on top of them, and then put slabs on top of them, and it kind of gives you that effect of an ATM where like you have the screen here, you have the bank at the bottom, and it kind of looks good. Okay. I did forget 2 materials, so you can chuck away these 3 now. And then materials I forgot was white concrete and light grey concrete. Okay, so grab white concrete and light grey concrete, and you want to get your light grey concrete and place it along the bottom, but leave this gap here, and then place 3 rows of white concrete on top of this, leaving a doorway there like that. Okay, you're going to place a sea lantern. So the next thing we're going to add is going to be a soul lantern 1 block away above the doorway just there. On the opposite side of this soul lantern, if you place a soul lantern here, place a soul lantern there, okay? This oak bench is going to go here to here. So across the stone bricks, going from there to there. It's oak, obviously. And then you want to place a door here, like that. But if you don't want to add that yet, don't add the door, because we've got to go in there. Anyway, that is that area done. And now we're going to move on to this little room in here, which is a little bit more difficult than this room here, and it's quite a weird shape, so I'm going to get on with that in aim. So the materials we are going to need for this bit is going to be white and light grey concrete again. So grab your white, grab your light grey concrete, just grab some blue concrete, you're going to grab your stone bricks, you're going to grab some grey stained glass, you're going to grab some one second guys, looks like spruce and oak wood, so spruce wood, oak wood blocks. You're going to grab some lanterns, and you're going to grab some smooth sandstone. You're going to grab some spruce stairs, some birch stairs and birch slabs. You can grab some andesite block, polished andesite. You can grab a crimson button. If you don't have crimson button, use a item frame and purple block. You can use, so we're going to need painting. We're also going to need flower pot. You're going to need some cactus. You're going to need some spruce slab as well. Some spruce trapdoor. A blast furnace, there's a lot of items here. Blast furnace. And some grey wood. And I believe that is all the items for this room. Okay. Now how we're going to do this is we're going to extend backwards by, so I'm just trying to look at this screenshot. I don't think I've got a very good picture of this room. Yeah, I did, it's fine. I'm going to extend this side backwards by 1 with the same pattern. Then you're going to extend this side backwards. This is a stone. This side backwards by 3. 1, 2. This side backwards by 1 as well. So each side backwards by 1, like that. Okay, and then you want to come forward with your light grey concrete. Go left by 1. So right by 1. You go right by 4. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. And right by 1 more. And then you want to come down the edge. You want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 along the back, I believe. Then you want to place 1. Start from this side. I haven't got a very good picture of this at all. 5, 6, 7 here as well. And I don't actually think I've got a good picture of that. Oh yeah, we have. That's alright. So 7, and then if we're going to go, whoopsie, wrong buttons. Yeah. And then if we're going to go 1. So the crouch spot should be on the edge of the stone, which is here. So the crouch spot should be there. You've got to place 1, 2, 3. And then you've got to place 2 blue. And that does not look right. Okay, I'll be back in a minute. I haven't got a very good screenshot of this at all. So guys, I have a couple of better screenshots now. So what you want to do is you want to knock out these 2 blue blocks that we placed. So actually, you can knock out the back one, knock out the light grey, and place a blue there instead. So you're just moving it by 1. And I've actually, so you want to go 8 along the back. Sorry, so guys, destroy all of them blocks. Go 8 along the back, and then do that same thing again. So you want to place 3 of these, crouch spot, 2 of these, 2 blue. And then you want to place 3 stone bricks there, so that'll be 1, 2, 3, that, and then 2 stone brick. Huh. What have we gone wrong now then? Let's go here, right, so you should have, oh gosh, 4 here, 1, 2, 3 here, sorry. You should have 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Yeah. You should have 1, 2. Then you should. Oh my god! Come on, guys. This is getting better of me now. So it's got to go 1, 2. Then a door. Then 3 stone. Then 2 blue. Then 2 light grey. Crouch spot. 3 light grey. Don't know where we've gone wrong then, because that's not how it should be. Should only be 2 there. No, that is right. Yes, there should be 3 here. Sorry guys, there should be 3. Oh, that was a waste of time, wasn't it? Right, so you got to do that, and then his back wall, cover it up with white, all 3 rows. Just wasted 6 minutes of the tutorial. Just trying to do this row. That's 4. 3 rows like that, okay? And then from the door we should have 4 rows. Made a very weird noise. Where you're going to do stone brick, like that. And then you're going to do, so that needs to be stone actually, add that a little bit later. And then the rest of the flooring now, fill it in with smooth sandstone, okay? And then next, wait, I haven't been talking for ages, so you want to fill all of that in. I'm so sorry guys, I just went completely silent. Fill up this with stone bricks, like that. Fill up this side with stone bricks. Go across the top in light grey. Fill up the middle in grey glass. Come behind it, fill behind the back with light grey concrete. Take the blue up to the ceiling, like that. Let's go have a look at the other screenshot. Fill all of this side up in stone brick on top of the light grey, like that. Place white on top of here, like that. And now I've just got to have a look at the other screenshot, which is this one. So now we've got 2. That's why. So in this corner, place light grey here and stone brick on top of it. So there's only 2, but that goes back like that, and that staggers. Place 2 rows of stone brick here. Place a row of light grey. Place another row of light grey there. And fill up these last 2 rows in stone bricks, like that. So that you have this shape here. So this is the shape of the room. Like I said, it's a little bit confusing, as you saw. Oak planks you want to place along the back wall here, going up to there, up to the strip of light grey. That's where you want to take it to. That's another cave sound, and I hate them. And then you want to go from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows again with spruce. 2 other blocks you did want to grab that I didn't grab. You want to grab some light grey and some grey carpet. I did not grab them before. And now you can actually chuck away all of these materials that are in our hotbar, and you can swap them out with the ones that are up next. So, the only blocks you don't really want to get rid of is these lanterns. Swap out everything else. We'll get lanterns in afterwards actually. Place some... Right, so we're going to do this first. And so place this table is going to go... So the middle of the table is the centre of this block, okay? So that's where we want the middle of the table to be. So you want a chair here, a chair here, a chair here, and a chair here. And then you want to place a birch wood table, if I can get this right. And then you want to place a birch wood table, like this, going across the middle. And then on the top, on both sides, you want to place a flower pot with cactus in them, because they kind of look like them plants on there. Painting you're going to place here. There's another TV. You want the bin like that one there. And then the next bit we're going to add is now going to be another couple of tables. So we're going to add another bench on these 3 blocks here, like this. Come on, there we go. And then you're going to place andesite block on the end with a crimson button on top of it, I mean. And then on the back wall we're going to leave a gap of 1, place 2 spruce stairs, 2 opposite it, and here you can pretty much place 2 birch blocks. You can't actually see the slab underneath, so then you want to place a cactus on both, with cactus in them, and then you want to do a back-to-back table here. Again, you can do that, because it's not going to make a difference. The cactus on it like that, okay? There's 2 paintings on this wall, one is here. You just want to pretty much do this. And you want this ones to be the black paintings, then one's there. Then 1 block away, that one there. Oh my god, we got rid of it. And then we want that black one back there. And then you also want one in the middle of the wall here, so like there. You want one of them, you want another one. There we go. And then you want to place a table underneath this, here to here. And then you can grab your next set of materials, yeah. Which is going to be spruce trapdoor, blast furnace, grey wool, light grey carpet, lantern, sandstone, and one more material that I did forget. You want to grab yourself some smooth quartz stairs, okay? Smooth quartz stairs you want to place on the second block on this counter, facing that way as a till. And you want to place grey carpet on the end, with both sides with light grey in between, like that. Grey wool you're going to place underneath this table, okay? So wherever you can see, you're going to place grey wool underneath the table, like that. With some blast furnace on the second block in, you want to destroy the block, place blast furnace. And then you want to place this, okay? So this frame is going to go here. And you're going to have to crouch to do this, but then place this going there. Go, wait a minute. That's the wrong block. I'm going to place it here. And jump, place it, there you go. Flip them up, and then you want to put this going across. Like that. And then coming down next to the blast furnace. You want to place this and this. Wrong way. You want to place it going. Come on, let's jump. This and this. And then you want to place it there and there, like that. And then going across the middle like that. And that is what you want to have there. The roof is next, so now just place sandstone roof. Just like this. And then we're going to place a couple of lights in the room. And that'll be this room done, and we can move on to the next room, and yeah. So fill in this, and then the lights aren't too hard to place. So as you'll know, in the garage we place soul lanterns. Okay, that is the only room we're going to place soul lanterns in. The rest of the rooms now are going to be with normal lanterns, you see. It's up to you. I've done the rest of the rooms now, lanterns, okay? And you want to go in by 1 on every corner. So if you go in by 1 on every corner, next one should be there. I think it's in by 2 actually. Yeah, so go in by 2. So that'd be 1, 2. I think, no. It's there on every one. I'm sure it's. Let me just have a look at this. So it is going to be. It is going to be here. It's in front of the doorway. So it's in front of the doorway. So this is how we're going to do it, in front of the doorway. And then into there. And it's got to be there, isn't it? So it's going to be a gap of 2. A gap of 1. It's got to be a gap of 1. It's got to be a gap of 1. And then over here you want to place it here. And over here you want to place it there. Okay, so it's like that. There's your lights. You can place them wherever you want. I'll just place them there. And that's this room complete. We can now move on to the next room. That room took longer than I expected. And let's move on to the next room. So guys, the next items we want to grab is for the greenhouse here, like the greenhouse area that goes in between these 2 areas here. And the items we're going to grab for this area are going to be some lime terracotta, which is used quite a bit in the build. We're going to need some light grey concrete, which is in almost every room, so keep that if you want. Want some birch, stairs, some birch slabs, some oak, stripped oak wood. You want some stone bricks and stone. So you want some stone bricks, and you also want normal stone. You're going to want grass block. You're going to want some andesite wall and andesite slab, plain andesite slab and andesite wall. You're going to want some spruce wood stairs and some black stone slab. You can grab nether brick if you don't have black stone, but that's what I use. So the first thing you want to do is take the end block of this third doorway here, and you want to go this way with light grey concrete by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you want to go across by 8, so it's 5, 6, 7, 8, okay, like that. And coming back the other way, you want to go by 3, okay, so 1, 2, 3. That is going to be the size of your room, I believe. Let me just quickly check. Nope, you want to go across by 4. 4 on this side, 8 on the other side. You should have this one block gap in the middle. On this back wall here, you want to go by 2, 4, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11 on the side, and then 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 on the back. And copy this onto this wall, like this, and the back wall, so you can like go all the way around. And that's going to be the size of your greenhouse area, okay? I'm just going to punch out a couple more doorways, okay? So, on this wall here, you want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, doorway on that 5th block, and then a crouch spot in there with light red concrete behind it, like that. Place 3 rows of lime terracotta on top of all of this. Yeah, 3 rows of lime terracotta on top of everything. And this room isn't too hard, to be honest. It's not too hard, neither is the next room. It really gets hard when you get to the main store area. Anyway, once you've filled up all of them walls, I thought I was on the last wall for a second, but I'm not. So once you build up all of them walls, it should look a little something like this. Okay. And now what we're going to do is we're going to place a row of stripped oak wood around on the top of all of it. Make sure it's all kind of facing the same direction. I'll show you what I mean. So if you go follow it around like this, going backwards every time, and when you look at it from the inside, which way you're going to see it, it'll all look the same, okay, like that. We're going to fit on the roof a little bit because it doesn't affect it, but you want to leave a gap of 1 from each side and do a row going across like that. And you should be able to just keep doing that, leaving a gap and then placing 1, and they should line up like this, and you should have 6 in total, which is exactly what we've got. And there's actually 1 block I'm forgetting. Okay, and once you have filled up all of this, you should have this, which doesn't block out much light, to be honest. But what you want to do now is place 2 rows of stone bricks going all the way around the outside. I should turn that down a little bit. 2 rows of stone bricks going all the way around the outside, including the doorways and the crouch spots and all of that. Oh, there's actually a doorway on this wall here. I'll add that in a minute. But you want to place these 2 rows of stone bricks going around here, and there's a doorway here. So I'm going to add that. That is on the second block in, so it's literally just there. Okay, underneath it's stone brick as well. Place 2 rows of stone bricks all the way around. just like this. And then in between this then, you can fill it all in with stone. Okay, fill in under there, and then you can dig out all of this and fill it all in stone. I'm going to do it off camera. No, I'm not. It's not going to take too long. Like I said, I don't really want to. I haven't said it, I don't think, but I don't want to cut out too much. I don't want to cut out too much. I want to this is the first proper big tutorial I've done, and I want to make sure that you guys understand it the best because I'm not great at understanding this stuff. But it's quite a big build, you know, so probably going to split it up into 2 parts. And yeah, so now what we're going to do is grab yourself, so with the birch wood stairs and the birch wood slab, so you're going to go leave 2 blocks gap from the doorway to the garage. So from the doorway we started on, we're going to leave a 2 block gap. There's 3 birch stairs and slabs on top. That's how I've created them like weird things. And then you want to leave a gap of 1 from this side and place 1 like that. On this wall here, you want to place 4 that's 1 block away. So you want to leave a gap of 1 and place 1, 2, 3, 4. No, that's the wrong side. Over here instead you want to place a row of 4. So on this side, 1 block gap, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then place them on top. And then here you want to leave a gap of 3 from this side, so it's 1, 2, 3, place 3, and then fill it in at the top as well. And that's all of them around the thing. Grab out your, you can check away your lime terracotta and your light grey concrete, and grab your spruce stairs, andesite slabs, and your black stone slabs as well. Okay. With your spruce stairs, you can leave a 1 block gap, a 2 block gap from each side. You can make a 2 wide table just like this, okay? Same on here, so you can leave 2 blocks gap and make another table, so it should look like that. With your grass, you're going to go on the stone, starting from the back with the spruce tables. You're going to leave a gap of 1, and then these 3 middle blocks, you're going to dig them out and refill them with grass. On the opposite side, you're going to go across by 5 on the back, 1 block away again, and you're going to, and you're going to bring it in by 1 towards the middle on either side like that. Okay, so you should have this shape here. With your andesite wall, you're going to place this. Yes, you're going to place it here, 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 and here. So in front of these 2 blocks of grass, in the gap of these, and you're going to extend it up by 1 on both sides, on all 4. Place andesite slabs going across the top of them both, and then join them together in the middle to create that. Okay, and then you're going to place a row of black stone slabs along the middle on the floor like that. Pretty easy, isn't it? And then all you're going to do is, there's not many things we have to do now. It's pretty much just the roof. I think we finished all the decoration down here. All you've got to do now then is the roof. So you're just going to grab stripped oak wood and some normal glass. Okay, so plain glass and some stripped oak wood. And what you want to do is above the middle block, which is here, so it should be in the gap between the 3 things, and you want to go up 2 on the 3rd block, build it across like that. Okay, so you should have this. It should go from one end to the other end like this. And now what you want to do is on this very first row here, so starting from the side of the garage, or you can do it from the back as well, but you want to place 2 stripped oak wood. Then you want to go upper diagonally, do another 2. Then you want to do upper diagonally and do, then you want to do upper diagonally and do 3. You should have that, okay? Do that on both sides. You should have this again. That's going to be 1, 2, 1, 2. Make sure they face all the same way. And then 1, 2, 3. So you can knock off the 2 on the end like that. And you want to do the same thing on this side as well, which is going to go 1, 2, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, like that. And then you can do the same thing here. Do 1, 2 there. Destroy the last block. Place that again. Do that and destroy that block. So you've got the same thing on both sides. And if you leave a gap of 2, you'll figure out that you can place two here, and it will leave a gap in the middle of one. You're going to place them a bit closer towards each other, okay? Once you've done that, you're just going to copy the exact same thing again. So what we did on that one, and you're just going to connect them all together at the top. It's a little bit tedious to do because it's all the diagonals and the destroying and that, but anyway, that's one side, and then you'll do the other side as well, which is going to be these three here, just like that, and then under here, across here, and then place them here as well. And once you've done that, that's actually almost your greenhouse done, okay? There's just one last little bit we've got to do, and that is to grit your glass, and between every one of the gaps in the middle, specifically in the middle, not the outside, like not outside the window covering this bit here, but just over the gaps at the top, you're going to fill in everything in glass, okay? Just like this. So once you've done that, that'll be your greenhouse done, and we can move on to, like, I guess it's like the way the trolleys stay, I guess. Yeah, I'll show you how to do that in a minute. So once you've filled up all of that, it'll give you a lot of natural light coming in, and it's also daytime when the maps when you take place in a level, so you won't need any light. However, if you want to play it as a nighttime map, so you see it's really quite bright in here still. If you want to play it as a nighttime map, feel free, and just grab the lanterns, and then you can just place them around or something. So like if I was to go, which I'm not, if you were to go nighttime, it would be a lot darker in here. Like look, slash. It'd be nighttime. You see, it'd be a lot darker in this. You won't be able to see. So just grab some lanterns, and then you can just press like you can just press. And then you can do that actually. Well, that's not what we're doing. Okay. You could add some lanterns around the place in that, and yeah, brighten it up a little bit. But now we're going to connect these two rooms together with the till area, and I'll be back in a minute when we can do that. The blocks you're going to need are going to be light blue concrete, light grey concrete, grey stained glass, white concrete, spruce stairs, spruce slab, iron bars, stone, polished diorite, sea lantern, and some white stained glass block. So what we're going to do is from this garage area door, from the garage area door, we want to place 3 light grey concrete, 2 light grey concrete that way, 4 light grey concrete this way, 4 light grey concrete along the top, grey glass in between, light grey concrete on the end, place 5 light grey concrete after here, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, light grey concrete here, and then you want to place 4 light grey concrete after this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, place 5 after that, okay? Which should line you up with this wall. Well, we haven't done this wall yet, okay? And then on this wall you want to place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it should line you up with both walls like this. You want to fill up the walls, 3 rows of light blue concrete. Just like that. Light blue concrete all along all of the walls, which is like the pattern we've used for most of it at the moment, which is just one light grey at the bottom or one colour at the bottom, and then you've got the other 3 walls. So once you have this, you're going to rip up all the floor with your stone. Just like this. And then you want to fill it all in. Did I just say rip up all your... I think I just said rip up all the stone, didn't I? Yeah, I mean rip up all the grass. And yeah, I meant rip up all the grass, not rip up all the stone. I mean, I very much doubt you can just rip up all the stone. Fill it all up like that. Oh, I broke a block there. Now what you want to do is grab your light white concrete, and you want to leave a gap from either side of 3. So from either side, leave a gap of 3, and then fill up the middle with white concrete. Place 4 rows, going right up to the top, just like that. Place white glass. Actually, no, we haven't got white glass on us at the moment. We're going to place iron bars instead. 1 block away from each side. You're going to place 3 coming out. 1 block for each side, and then split them out evenly. Should be able to fit 5 in total, and then place them like that. Okay. Spruce wood table is going to go here. 1 block off the wall. 1 block off the wall on this side. Spruce table going across, and then 1 like that. Diorite is a ceiling. You can fill in all of that, all of the ceiling in diorite, and then place a little bit of lighting. Do the doorways, and that's this room done. And then we're not going to do much more. I think we might do the wall around the store, like the main store area, and then we will do the rest in the next video. So once you've done this, you can now get rid of all of these items and grab, we don't have to get rid of them all, but just grab sea lanterns and white glass. And white glass is going to go on these sides on both walls. It's going to go there, and then it's going to go there, like that, okay? Sea lanterns are going to go 2 blocks away from the, so if you go 2 blocks away from the grass and 2 blocks away from the wall and place sea lantern, and spread them out 2 blocks away from each other every time, and they should split up evenly, giving you enough lighting. And that is actually this room done, guys, and there's not going to be that much more we're going to do now in this video. I think I'm definitely going to do the till area, and then I might go around the wall. But that might take too long, so I might just do the till area, and then that'll be the end of the video, but we'll see how we go, okay? So I'll be back in a minute. So guys, the blocks you are going to be needing is going to be white concrete, white stained glass pane, smooth quartz slab, jungle wood slab, purple wool, spruce wood stairs, spruce wood slab, stone bricks, grey stained glass, and some light grey concrete. And the first thing we're going to do is on this back wall, okay? On the back wall that we just made of white, what you want to do is you want to place white going along each side of this white. Going along each side of the white, we're going to place white along the top, and then white down the middle like that. So you're giving yourself 2 sections, and you're going to place quartz slabs that are going through the bottom, jungle slabs going in these 2 gaps, but you want to place it like half a row up the first block and then half a row up the second block to give you 2 shelves. The next thing you want to do is you want to leave a gap of 2 from this. Place 2 white concrete on both sides. Connect them together, just like that. And then place in the middle of this, so these 3 blocks here, place spruce stairs there and there. And then place spruce slab in the middle. And that's going to give you a bench, okay? I've once again forgotten a block. You're going to grab quartz stairs. I don't know how I forgot it, to be honest. And you want to place them. So you want to place the first one on this first block here. Second one 3 blocks away, so it's 3, and then place it in the middle of that. Next one 3 blocks away, 1, 2, 3, and on the end there. So you should have them separated evenly like this. You're going to place some white glass here, some white glass here, some white glass here, and some white glass there. Okay, so you have some glass and some tills here. Okay, and then you want to get yourselves purple wool, and you want to dig underneath the bench and 2 blocks further than the bench, and replace them with purple wool like that. Okay, and that's what we're going to leave the till at. And now we want to do is grab your glass back, chuck away your spruce slabs or whatever, and grab your light grey concrete. We're going to start from this wall here, okay? And on this wall we have 4 rows of whites. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 rows of grey glass on top, a row of light grey on top of that, and some light grey along the top, just like that. So along behind it, just like that. You're then going to place 3 rows of light grey concrete, 3 rows of stone on top, and then from the second stone, so from this middle stone, you want to connect it to this wall here to give you that. Don't worry, that is meant to be there. That is what it's meant to look like. And then you want to connect this. Well, actually, we're not going to connect it all the way back like we did the other one, but on this one we're only going to go back a little way. So you want to place 3 white concrete, grey glass here, and light grey concrete there. And this one is actually green on the back. You can't change that because of that. And then you want to place 2 light grey concrete with stone bricks, filling in the gap just like that. And I think, guys, that is going to finish us for. Actually, you can connect stone bricks and light grey concrete to the door, but no further than the door if you want. You can go across to the door, but no further than the door, okay? And guys, I think that is going to do it for this video. Part 2 will be out soon, covering the rest of the store. There's a lot more to do. There might be a part 3 if it gets to that. But I hope you did enjoy the video, guys. If you did, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to never miss another video. And I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.